Hi, our project's going to be painting on rocks today, and we'll be looking at different kinds of lizards. Just collect different rocks, roundish, so you can make the lizard look like it's setting in the sun on top of a rock. Here's the paint I'm going to use for the lizard, or we can call it a salamander, which most of these look like. To give you an idea of what it's going to look like, I did a sketch on a paper. And this one will be black and white and has a blue tail. Now these salamanders live in the Appalachians down south. As you are looking at your rock, try to figure out which way is the best way to put the lizard on. And then we'll go step by step drawing it on there. I got a white pencil so you can see it better on the rock. Well, I think you can. So we're just going to start with the head. Then we're going to make that squiggly lizard look. And there's the end of the tail. I'm going to draw the bottom part. We have our body. Now I'm putting in the legs. They have very thin toes. I had to adjust the body a little bit more to stretch it out through here. I'm going to start with the black first and do the body in black. Filling in the whole body with this under color, and then we'll put the other colors on top. Remember, this lizard has a blue tail, so we're going to stop right there. I'm going to put the blue tail on, and we'll blend it in when we get the other colors on top. You can see it a little better. Sorry, even the white was kind of hard to see. But you can see in the drawing, if you want to practice just drawing the salamander on paper first and then on the rock, you'll be able to see it more clearly when you're doing it yourself. Now I'm going to put the legs on. I put this leg back here and it's kind of at an angle, And it's kind of hard to see the way it is, but it's like that. And the other leg is in behind the body, and we can't see it really, so I'm going to leave it out of sight. We're going to put a little black coming down because it does look like there's some scales. For the underside, I mixed white and yellow just so the belly can show up more on this rock. I'm just going to put it underneath just like that. On top of the lizard's nose, there's like a little, kind of like a V right in between its eyes. Comes all the way down to its nose. We're going to make long stripes all throughout the body. I had to extend these eyes up here, these lines up here to the eyes. And I think I'm going to put a white light background so we can see the eye. I'm going to put some, I mixed red and blue and yellow to make it look a little purpley, so the can have some maybe shininess show up on this lizard. And I might just highlight that with a little bit of white and see what happens. Trying to make him look like he's got some shininess there. Hope that shows up. The eye looks dry enough, so we're gonna put black in the center. Almost the whole and then we're gonna put a highlight right in that. I'm gonna put some green on these lighter stripes back here, the what, because it's changing from blue, the tail is changing from blue to green right there. I'm going to try to blend it in. Because salamanders change their color in the wilderness so they can hide from their enemies. So they can change colors. The last thing I want to do is put the shade underneath so it pops out a little bit. And what I'm going to use is black and white to make a dark gray. Hopefully it'll pop right off the rock. Let's see. I try to make it a little bit lighter than the black on the lizard, but I don't think it's that much lighter, but I think it's starting to look like a shadow there. Is maybe this salamander is sitting in the sun on a rock. Mixed a little blue in there, hopefully. Bring that down a little. And then we're going to have the tail up a little bit so you can, looks like the shadow of the tail is right there. Well, now for the legs. Lightening up those legs a little more because they're just really blending in with the rock and the shadow. So we're going to make them purpley as well. I think that shows up. So there we are. We have 3 lizards or salamanders. I keep calling them lizards. They're fun to do, and just start collecting really neat rocks. This one is kind of square. This one's round, and this one's oblong. But you'll have fun creating these rocks to put in your room or in your garden. I used acrylic paints, and I just used the rock for the background. So that's the neat thing. All you have to do is paint the lizards. I hope you have fun doing this. We might be doing more things in the future with painting on rocks.